Okay, so the first thing you want to do is start by priming. And the primer that I'm going to be using is this NARS. And it's the Pro Prime SPF 30. And I just take like a little bit on my middle finger like that. And just squeeze it. And turn it and just really just pour it. You're going to put it where you think you need primer. And where you want your makeup to stay. I don't put it all over my face just because. Obviously, I'm going to conceal, you know, all of that. So, you're going to take your foundation, and I'm going to be using, this is the NARS Sheer Glow. I get it out of the box. This is how it looks. This is the Sheer Glow foundation. And this, I am number, what number? Mine is Syracuse. There it is. You see that? Okay, that's the one that I'm going to be using. And I'm going to just shake. And actually just going to take a little bit. And put it all over. I do this because I don't like doing too dewy. And this is just like, I don't know. I look funny. It will make it less dewy, and then you will apply less foundation. If you want more coverage, obviously don't do this. And I'm gonna take, this is the e.l.f. powder brush actually, and I like to use this because it's a flat tip. You can use any kabuki or your regular foundation brush, and I just like to pat it, and then just swirl it around like that. Obviously, this doesn't give me enough coverage for what is going on in my face, because you know, when you go through your womanly cycle, things just happen to pop out and it sucks. See, if you can notice, it still hasn't covered everything completely. Here, this little volcano that I have here, and here. So I have another powder brush. This one is a lot dirtier, you can see. And for this one, I use concealer. The two concealers that I use is actually the same thing, but two different colors. And it's the Kat Von D. And I use in color almond and caramel. Like that. What I do is that I mix, because I figure that I'm in between. This one is too light, the almond is too light, and this one is too dark. So what I do is that I mix them, because I'm somewhere in between, and I don't think they have an in-between color. So I just put it like on my palm like this. See, a little bit. That was caramel. And then almond. And it's funny because I like candies that have almond and not really much caramel. But there you go, that's what it is. And I like to just take my ring finger and mix it. Just like blend it together. Like that, and it's an in-between color. And then I take the powder brush and just start concealing where I need concealing, and just continue doing that till you have the perfect coverage that you want. And I always get frustrated around here. That's why I'm focusing there, because that's where I have it. And then since I have my little volcano here, I'm gonna do the same thing. Oh, my hair's getting in the way. So after you've done that, obviously I have not concealed my eyes, and the concealer that I use, which is not really a concealer, it's actually a Prep and Prime from MAC, and this is the color. It's really bright. It's actually a highlighter, but it helps me conceal for some reason. So I just like to take that and I bring it down like that. It looks like I'm going to go into the army. And just conceal to the side and conceal. I always like to focus here in my inner duct and inner duct. What? In the inner corner of my eye, where my tear duct's at. And just do that. And the other side. And I like almost bring it down to my cheek. Since this is not a concealer, I apply a lot because it's actually to brighten, because I don't really have crazy dark circles that I need to conceal. If you want to conceal more, around your eyes, you could take the Kat Von D or your regular concealer and just like dot it. This is the... I'm applying a lot also, even though this is a concealer, so you guys can see what it is that I'm doing, but I usually don't apply this much. After you've done that, you wanna set everything, and I'm gonna use this one, and this is the MAC Studio Fix, and I'm an MC42. So I just take a powder brush, just go like that, tap off the excess, and just circular motion, and bring it down the neck. Don't forget to subscribe up here. Bye.